All right, the reading I'm doing today is going to be for Pam. Pam, let's get into seeing what's going on for you. I know it's been a while. It's been a long time. Let's see what I remember. Let's see what comes through. So to start things off, in your current energy, we have the Ace of Swords. This is clarified by... we have what looks to be the Lovers, the Tower, and the Princess of Wands. Now you're going to have to excuse me, I haven't used this deck in a while. So I need to re-look at what the Princess of Wands is all about. Let me just have a quick look here. So right now, in your current energy, so the Princess of Wands is an envisioner. So some planning, some things you're looking at. But right now with the Ace of Wands, you're trying to figure out what's going on in life. You're being objective, especially when it comes to love with the Two of Cups. A connection. This connection looks to have had a major falling out or a major transition point. Now that said, you may be going through with the Queen, or sorry, this is the Princess of Wands. You may be really going through a lot of the scenarios, the different scenarios in your head, kind of like pre-planning, how should this go? How should that go? What happens if this happens? There's a lot of going on in your brain, but you're with the Ace of Swords, trying to stay objective. So when we look to the desire, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Let's clarify this. Oh, we have Temperance. We have the Eight of Swords. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. So with the Queen of Pentacles, you're wanting to be stable, generous, have the things that you need in this life financially, where I don't want to say financially, I want to say enrichment. Enrichment is the word that comes to mind. And you're trying to balance that out, sort of heart, head type of thing, where you're wanting to balance that out. Maybe not to be so caught up in emotion, that whatever this is something that can be very, very connected, very worthwhile. So I've got two cards that have wanted to come out for the near future. We have the Ten of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, another 10. So we have 3 10s on the table. And this is clarified by the King of Cups. Ooh, the 9 of Swords. And the 10 of Wands. So things start to finally move with respect to heart's desire. With the King of Cups, maintaining composure, not necessarily hiding your cards, but being more responsible with how those are shown. With the 9 of Swords, a lot of stress, and it just seems very burdensome, whatever's going on in your head. It just seems like there's, I want to say, almost control. Now, when we look to what's working for you, we have the Magician. There we go, right? We're talking about control. We're talking about, there's this thing called a force in Magician. especially with card tricks or different things like that. So it's called a force. So that ties in very well with what we're talking about. We have the Justice card. We have the, what is this one? The Eight of Cups. And we have the Three of Swords. You're trying to bring out some type of, this is it's kind of interesting because you can see all these things that you want and that are happening, and then we see what's working for you, where you're trying to bring a balance to the way that maybe somebody has treated you. You're trying to bring a balance to somebody that possibly that's walked away and that's hurt you. It seems like you're still in some type of communication, but there's a lot of, it's like you're really trying. What you need to be aware of. We have the 6. Which one is this? Oh, this is the Emperor. So we have the Emperor. We have the 3 of Wands. We have the 5 of Swords. And we have the 5 of Cups. Excuse me. As you can tell, I don't know if you've listened to me in a while. Probably not, but I've got a bit of cold going on. So that said, looking at this, Pam, it's with the Emperor trying to control the future, trying to control the outcome. And what it does is it seems really unfair. It seems unfair to you. There's a lot of grief. There's a lot of pain involved. You know, we're seeing a lot of that type of stuff come up. And I'm going to pull 4 more cards around this. Those 2 are coming out, where we see the Star card, the Lovers, we have the Hermit, and the Death card. I want to say divine destiny. Or those are the words I'm hearing in my head with the Star card and the Lovers. Maybe you're thinking this person's your divine destiny, but you really need to look at this with different eyes with the Death card here. There's significant change. That significant change leads to introspection. Or maybe you really need to change significantly how you actually look at this. And, ooh, okay. I thought I was done shuffling. So apparently I shuffle anyway, and then 2 more cards come out, and we have the Ace of Wands and the Devil. And you're getting the same results you're creating, because you're creating from a position that you've always created from. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like create from a new place, not the place you've always done it from. Not a reactionary, not a place where you've been pulled back time and time again. So it's kind of an interesting read. I don't know if this resonates with you, Pam. I would be grateful to let me know how close this is to what's going on for you. And I keep going back to sort of the different things that I see on social media, which is coming in, is looking at this with clear eyes. Take the emotion out of it. What's going on through that for you? So that's what I have for you, Pam. Have a wonderful new year, and we'll talk to you soon. Stay safe.